Well, hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here looking at everything impacting the property market this week. Now, it was an important week because we had a highly anticipated RBA board meeting. Now, if I walk back into last week where we saw trimmed mean inflation fall from 4% in March down to 3.9% in June, this was pretty well celebrated by most of the major banks and economists as a victory over bringing inflation down, albeit very marginally. As a result, most of the headlines in the economic and financial sectors of the media were pretty buoyant, with some economists suggesting there will be as many as 3 cash rate cuts into February next year. Commonwealth Bank and Westpac are forecasting the cash rate will be cut in November this year, which is pretty welcome and positive news. But then we fast forward into the actual meeting and rhetoric coming from the RBA this week, which was far more subdued. In fact, the RBA Governor, Michelle Bullock, has suggested that she gave very serious consideration about lifting the cash rate. She's also doubled down and suggested there will be no cash rate cut this year. Now, this position from the RBA has certainly raised some eyebrows, with the markets disagreeing with the RBA's position, and including Treasurer Jim Chalmers, who's openly disagreed with the RBA as well and has suggested that there is no evidence or data to suggest that the Australian economy is running hot. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out over the coming months. Are the RBA going to continue to talk tough and hold the line, or are the markets and the banks actually going to be correct? Now, as this is all unfolding, the property market remains in a pretty fickle position. According to the latest SQM research data, asking prices for houses in Sydney fell by 1.3% through July and into the first week of August. We've also seen here that the auction clearance rate remains firmly anchored around that 50% mark. So the market really is almost crying out for a cash rate cut, which would be welcome and positive news, certainly as we're starting to see listings increase and the forerunners into what we expect to be a pretty dynamic selling market for spring. So that's what's unfolding in and around the property sector this week. Thanks so much for watching. We've got some great properties open for inspection this week, and our entire team looks forward to seeing you out and about. Catch you all next week.